Question 1. A SaaS company operates a multi-region web application serving users worldwide. The primary region hosts the main database. Data should be replicated to a secondary AWS region for disaster recovery. Failover should be automatic and have minimal downtime. Which AWS solution should be used? Options: A. Amazon RDS with RAID replicas across regions. B. Amazon Aurora Global Database. C. AWS Backup with Amazon S3 replication. D. Amazon EBS Snapshots with manual recovery. Correct answer: B. Amazon Aurora Global Database. Explanation: Aurora Global Database replicates data across regions with sub-second latency. Failover can be performed in less than a minute. It supports high-performance disaster recovery. Why not other options? Option A. RDS read replicas do not support automatic failover. Option C. S3 replication is for object storage, not databases. Option D. EBS snapshots require manual intervention, causing longer downtime. Question 2. A manufacturing company runs on-premises workloads and needs to securely connect to AWS. On-premises applications need to access AWS resources privately. High bandwidth and low latency are required. Traffic should not go over the public internet. Which AWS service should be used? Options: A. AWS VPN. B. AWS Direct Connect. C. AWS Transit Gateway. D. Amazon VPC Peering. Correct answer: B. AWS Direct Connect. Explanation: Direct Connect provides a private, high-bandwidth, low-latency connection to AWS. It bypasses the public internet, reducing security risks. It is ideal for hybrid cloud environments. Why not other options? Option A. VPN is lower cost but has higher latency and lower bandwidth. Option C. Transit Gateway manages multiple VPCs but does not provide hybrid connectivity. Option D. VPC peering is for VPC to VPC communication, not on-prem to AWS. Question 3. A smart home company collects data from millions of IoT devices and needs to process this data efficiently. The system must scale automatically based on incoming data. Data should be processed in near real time. Serverless architecture is preferred to reduce management overhead. Which AWS solution is best? Options: A. AWS Lambda plus Amazon Kinesis Data Streams. B. Amazon EC2 Autoscaling plus Amazon RDS. C. Amazon S3 plus Amazon Redshift. D. Amazon EMR plus Amazon DynamoDB. Correct answer: A. AWS Lambda plus Amazon Kinesis Data Streams. Explanation: Kinesis Data Streams ingests and processes real-time IoT data. Lambda automatically scales and processes the incoming data. This is a fully serverless solution, reducing operational costs. Why not other options? Option B. EC2 and RDS require manual scaling, which is inefficient for IoT workloads. Option C. S3 and Redshift are better suited for batch processing, not real-time streaming. Option D. EMR is for big data processing but not for event-driven architectures. Question 4. A global e-commerce company is deploying its website across multiple AWS regions to improve user experience. The website serves users in North America, Europe, and Asia. They want minimal cost while ensuring fault tolerance. Traffic should be automatically routed to the nearest region. Which AWS solution best meets these requirements? Options: A. Amazon CloudFront plus S3 for static content, ALB plus autoscaling for dynamic content. B. Amazon Route 53 latency-based routing with multiple EC2 instances in different regions. C. Amazon Global Accelerator with EC2 instances in a single region. D. Amazon Direct Connect with a centralized region serving all users. Correct answer: B. Amazon Route 53 latency-based routing with multiple EC2 instances in different regions. Explanation: Route 53 latency-based routing ensures users are directed to the closest AWS region. Deploying EC2 instances in multiple regions improves redundancy and availability. Auto-scaling adjusts based on traffic demand, optimizing costs. Why not other options? Option A, CloudFront caches static content but does not help with dynamic content across regions. Option C, Global Accelerator improves performance but does not deploy in multiple regions. Option D, Direct Connect is for hybrid cloud but does not improve multi-region fault tolerance. Question 5. A banking company is building an API for handling secure online transactions. The API must be fully serverless and integrate with existing AWS services. Security should be the top priority: DDoS protection, IAM authentication, encryption. The API should automatically scale based on demand. Which AWS solution is the best choice? Options: A. Amazon API Gateway plus AWS Lambda plus Amazon Cognito. B. Amazon EC2 plus Jinx Reverse Proxy plus IAM authentication. C. AWS App Runner plus AWS Shield Standard. D. Amazon ECS with Fargate plus AWS WAF. Correct answer: A. Amazon API Gateway plus AWS Lambda plus Amazon Cognito. Explanation. API Gateway provides a secure entry point with rate limiting and caching. Lambda ensures auto-scaling without managing servers. Cognito handles secure authentication and authorization. Why not other options? Option B, EC2 is not serverless and requires manual scaling. Option C, App Runner is for containerized apps, not a fully managed API solution. Option D, ECS is a good option for microservices but is not as cost-effective as serverless. Question 6. A healthcare company must store large medical records securely in AWS. Data must be encrypted and retained for at least 10 years. The storage solution should be cost-effective, as data is rarely accessed. Regulatory compliance, HIPAA, must be followed. Which AWS storage solution is best? Options: A. Amazon S3 Standard with server-side encryption, SAA C03. B. Amazon S3 Glacier Deep Archive with AWS Backup. C. Amazon EBS Snapshots stored in Amazon S3 Standard and Frequent Access. D. Amazon FSx for Windows File Server. Correct answer: B. Amazon S3 Glacier Deep Archive with AWS Backup. Explanation. Glacier Deep Archive is the lowest cost solution for long-term storage. AWS Backup ensures compliance with automated policies. Data is encrypted at rest with server-side encryption. Why not other options? Option A, S3 Standard is too expensive for rarely accessed data. Option C, EBS snapshots are designed for short-term backups, not long-term storage. Option D, FSx is for file-based workloads, not archival data. Question 7. A gaming company needs to process millions of real-time transactions per second. The database must support sub-millisecond latency. It should be fully managed and scale automatically. SQL queries are not required, only key-value lookups. Which AWS database service should be used? Options: A. Amazon Aurora with read replicas. B. Amazon DynamoDB with on-demand capacity. C. Amazon RDS MySQL with multi-AZ. D. Amazon Neptune for graph database queries. Correct answer: B. Amazon DynamoDB with on-demand capacity. Explanation. DynamoDB is a NoSQL key-value database optimized for high throughput. On-demand capacity scales automatically without provisioning instances. It provides single-digit millisecond latency for real-time analytics. Why not other options? Option A, Aurora supports SQL but has higher latency for NoSQL-style lookups. Option C, RDS MySQL is not designed for extreme scalability like DynamoDB. Option D, Neptune is for graph databases, not high-speed key-value lookups. Question 8. A company with multiple teams has separate VPCs for each department. The teams need to securely communicate between VPCs without using the internet. They want a centralized approach for better management. Cost should be optimized for large-scale communication. Which AWS solution is best? Options: A. VPC peering. B. AWS Transit Gateway. C. AWS Direct Connect. D. Amazon CloudFront. Correct answer: B. AWS Transit Gateway. Explanation. Transit Gateway allows multiple VPCs to communicate via a single gateway. It is scalable and easier to manage than setting up multiple VPC peerings. Traffic does not go over the internet, ensuring security. Why not other options? Option A. VPC peering requires individual connections for each VPC, which is not scalable. Option C. Direct Connect is for hybrid cloud, on-prem to AWS, not for VPC to VPC communication. Option D. CloudFront is for content delivery, not network communication. Question 9. A financial institution wants to securely transfer large amounts of data from its on-premises data center to AWS. The transfer must be secure and encrypted. They need high-speed, consistent performance. The connection must be private, no public internet. Which AWS service is the best choice? Options: A. AWS Site-to-Site VPN. B. AWS Direct Connect. C. Amazon S3 Transfer Acceleration. D. AWS Data Sync. Correct answer: B. AWS Direct Connect. Explanation. Direct Connect provides a dedicated private connection between on-premises and AWS. It offers high-speed and consistent performance without relying on public internet. Encryption can be applied using VPN over Direct Connect if needed. Why not other options? Option A. VPN is encrypted but relies on the internet, which can be inconsistent. Option C. S3 Transfer Acceleration is for fast uploads to S3, not private network transfer. Option D. Data sync is good for file-based transfers but is not a private connection solution. Question 10. A media company wants to automatically process videos whenever they are uploaded to S3. The solution should be fully serverless and scalable. Processing should start as soon as a new file appears in S3. Cost should be minimal when there are no uploads. Which AWS service combination is the best choice? Options: A. Amazon EC2 with cron jobs monitoring S3. B. Amazon S3 event notifications plus AWS Lambda. C. Amazon Kinesis Data Firehose plus Amazon S3. D. AWS Glue with Amazon S3. Correct answer: B. Amazon S3 event notifications plus AWS Lambda. Explanation. S3 event notifications trigger Lambda functions as soon as a file is uploaded. Lambda is serverless and scales automatically. Costs are incurred only when processing happens. Why not other options? Option A. EC2 requires always-on instances, increasing costs. Option C. Kinesis Firehose is for streaming data, not event-driven file processing. Option D. Glue is for batch processing, not real-time event handling.